Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something I see all the time, both online and in real life. The danger of copying someone's lifestyle without understanding the strategy behind it. It's so easy to scroll through social media and see people living these amazing lives, fancy cars, exotic vacations, beautiful homes, and think, I want that. So you start trying to replicate what you see. You buy the same clothes, you go to the same trendy spots, you adopt their daily routines. But soon enough, you find yourself in trouble. Maybe you're in debt, maybe you're burned out, or maybe you're just unhappy and confused because your life doesn't look like theirs. Here's the hard truth. You're copying the result, not the process. You retrying to live chapter 20 of their book when you re-still on chapter 1 of yours. What you don't see are the years of hard work, the sacrifices, the failures, and the meticulous planning that went into creating that lifestyle. You see the highlight reel, not the behind-the-scenes grind. Think about any successful person you admire, whether it's an entrepreneur, an athlete, or an artist. Do you think they got there by simply mimicking someone else's spending habits? Of course not. They got there through discipline, strategic planning, and a whole lot of patience. They focused on building a solid foundation first. Let us take a simple example. An entrepreneur you follow posts a picture from a fancy cafe, saying they work there every afternoon. So you start going to that same expensive cafe every day, buying lattes and pastries, thinking this is the secret to success. But what you don't realize is that this entrepreneur already built a multi-million-dollar business. For them, that cafe expense is a tiny fraction of their income. For you, it might be a significant chunk of your weekly budget. Money that could have been invested into your own business, a new skill, or savings. You're copying their consumption, not their production. You're seeing the reward, not the work that earned it. The real role models aren't the ones just showing off their possessions. The real role models are the ones who teach you about the principles that got them there. They talk about budgeting, about investing, about the power of compound interest. They share their schedules, not just the fun parts, but the early mornings, the late nights, the hours spent learning and practicing. They emphasize the importance of long-term vision over short-term gratification. These are the people we should be learning from. They teach us that success isn't about having a certain look. It's about having a certain mindset. It's about discipline, consistency, and making smart choices day in and day out, even when no one is watching. So, how do we fix this? It starts with a shift in focus. Instead of asking, what do they have? Start asking, what did they do to get it? Deconstruct their journey. Read their books. Listen to their interviews. Study their business models. Don't just look at their Instagram feed. Look at their LinkedIn profile. Understand the steps they took, the skills they acquired, and the challenges they overcame. When you see someone with a great physique, don't just buy the workout clothes they're wearing. Learn about their training principles, their nutrition plan, and their consistency over years. The clothes are the decoration. The discipline is the foundation. It's about learning the strategy, not just imitating the aesthetics. The strategy is transferable. The lifestyle is personal. The strategy is the blueprint. The lifestyle is the finished house. You can't build a strong house by just painting the walls. You need to dig the foundation, frame the structure, and install the plumbing first. So, my challenge for you today is this. Find someone you admire and, instead of trying to live their life, try to learn their process. Study their habits of saving, investing, learning, and working. Apply those principles to your own unique situation and your own goals. Build your own success from the ground up. That's how you create a life that is not only successful but also sustainable and, most importantly, authentically yours. Thanks so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a life you love. Let me know in the comments who you look up to and what principles you've learned from them. I'd love to hear your stories. See you in the next one.